the good people can't do nothing. The good people
Yeah,
can't be weak. Yeah.
I've always like, yeah, that's kind of like almost like a question for like the police force, because the police, as you know, they're supposed to be the ones that have to help out and
Well, then
solve the cases
then
and
there's
stuff
a
like
lot of
that.
them that just go in there to abuse their
They
power.
don't
Like,
care. Yeah, they
yeah,
don't give a shit. There's a lot of them don't care at all. There's a lot of good cops. There's a lot of shitty, awful cops out there.
yeah.
You know.
I guess
Um.
it also depends on like their That's why they really should do like psychological profiles of like who's getting in, because I
Mhm.
think like the reasons for getting in is like a big thing of it. Like some people,
Yeah.
like a good cop probably just wants to get in because they think they're serving their community, and a bad cop is like,
Mhm.
like maybe they were a bully in high school or something, and like they just want to push people around and have power over people. And
No, yeah. I got stopped by one about a month ago. He was a power tripping piece of shit, and he he stopped me and said that I ran a light and that I was tailgating a car, and I wasn't doing any of that. The problem is I don't have a dash cam, because if I have a dash cam, I would have been like, look, and but he walked up to my car, ticket in hand. Without getting my license, anything, he had the ticket in fucking hand. He was ready to give that to whoever the next person was that was gonna pass there. And I was the unlucky bastard that got to that corner, and then he followed. And I was like, "What the hell, man?" And the thing is, too, like, being that I am Hispanic, it's when a cop stops you, it's not like,
no,
a thing where I can just be like, "Oh, it's nothing." No. Dude, I've seen my skin tone and darker, get shot for nothing when
oh
they get
shit,
a traffic stop. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Like, we've seen Facebook Live videos like that. And I don't wanna be that person. I don't wanna be in that situation. So when they stop me,
yeah,
I comply. And I know that, there are people out there, "Oh, no, you have rights, you have." Yeah, but my rights don't fucking matter when I look how I look. Because at any moment, I could have that one trigger-happy fucking cop that will just, come up to my car, and when I go to grab my wallet to take out my license, he immediately goes for the gun, shoots me. And that's it. That's all
yeah,
it
because
takes.
they're just going with like their own. But when I used to have like now, now I don't have any trouble. When I used to have like long hair, like
Mhm.
I used to have trouble like that. But like it's like you could cut your long hair, but you can't change your skin. But they definitely do that like profile. Like they'll treat someone different like based on
Yeah.
and like race is like a big thing, or they'll look at someone like, oh, he looks like a stone. Like obviously that's different than not the same thing as like racial profiling. But I'm saying like
Yeah.
it happened to me I look like, oh, he has long hair, he must be bad. And then like meanwhile, like there was this one guy just like ran through like a red light like right near me because he looked like the all American like clean cut type and
Mhm.
everything. So
Yeah, I'll tell you another story about a cop running. Um, I was driving with my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend is white. She was Irish and like British or something. Like, she's just white, you know. And I'm Uruguayan. I'm Hispanic. So we're driving, and I'm driving in this primarily white town. There's not many Spanish people there, and I get stopped. And the cop comes up, goes up to her window, and flashes light on me, and flashes light on her, and then asks her. She's like, he goes, "Are you okay, ma'am?" The f-? And she's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you're not, in any distress, or like if I'm fucking kidnapping her, dude?"
yeah,
Like, I'm like, "That's my girlfriend, dude," and he's all like, "Oh, license registration." He talks to her in a nice, calm voice. He talks to me like I'm a piece of shit, and like, dude, I've had one almost pull a gun on me once, and another stop. He stopped me because of an expired registration sticker. No, not registration, inspection sticker, right? And I hadn't gotten to the inspection. I was only like, honestly, I was only like a couple days late because it was the month before. but I hadn't gotten to the thing or whatever. And I forgot. People fucking forget. You work, you go in and out of work every day. You're not always thinking, oh, my registration. So he stops me for the registration, and I'm like, okay, yeah, officer, right? And he's like, oh, and another thing, you shouldn't have that hanging from your rear view mirror. And I had this little like a little trinket or something, right? So I go to reach for it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it down. And he's like, not right now. He yells out, and I see him go for the gun.
Oh shit.
He went and unclipped it from his fucking holster. I'm grabbing a fucking trinket, like little, like I think it was one of those like pine tree things. I had it hanging from the rearview mirror. That's literally where everybody hangs shit from. He stops me because of that, and then hits me with that. He hit me with like almost like a $200 ticket. But in the moment that I reached for that, he easily went for his gun. My arm is here,
Yeah.
like I'm not reaching down.
That's
I'm
what I
not
get.
reaching.
Like, why they always reaching for the gun? Because like I feel like there'd be like,
You have tasers. At least tase me. Don't
yeah,
fucking shoot me. Like, come on, man. Like, the first thing you should do if you're a police officer and you're dealing with like a hostile person or whatever, the person is unarmed, you shouldn't shoot him 85 fucking times. Have we seen that in the past? Yes, we've seen 85, 75. We've seen 10. We've seen 15 shots. We've seen this one woman, lady cop, like what was it, like 2 months ago, unload 2 clips into a fucking apartment.
oh wow.
What the hell? Yeah, you didn't see that video? It was all over the place. This female cop went up to this
I
apartment.
think so.
And
I've been keeping up with like the news and stuff, but like not as I kind of fell out of it, like not as much as I used to. But like
she unloaded and put it in another mag and another clip and kept going. Like,
oh,
come
wow.
on, man. You can't have a officer like that. You can't have these cops that are fucking scared, man. You gotta they gotta go through some vigorous type of mental tests, like you said, that they will not crack under the pressure. They're supposed to be the society peacekeepers.
Yeah, I feel like with George Floyd, like that was the one that got like even people that didn't see before to see like this is like that.
I mean, the thing is, like, how many times do you need people to really wake the fuck up about it? Like you had Rodney King getting beat the fuck up by 8 cops, and all of them got, and just because they said he was high, yeah, he might have been high, he might have been whatever, but you don't beat a person to a pulp like that and have 8 officers doing it. Like, come on, dude.